Remembering Our Spirits. Reading from Emmett Fox's book, Around the Year with Emmett Fox. January 17th, God is Spirit. The sixth main aspect of God is Spirit. We know that God is Spirit, but what does that mean? Spirit is that which cannot be destroyed or damaged. It is the opposite of matter. Matter wears out, but Spirit does not, because Spirit is substance. Herbert Spencer defined substance as that which is not subject to discord or decay. Webster says that which underlies all outward manifestation, real, unchanging essence, or nature. That in which qualities inhere, that which constitutes anything that is. All this can apply to spiritual things. God is Spirit, and they that worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth. John 4:24. You are Spirit. Spirit cannot die and was never born. Your true self was never born and will never die. You are eternal. I'm going to keep going. You are eternal, divine, unchanging Spirit in your true nature. The whole universe is a spiritual creation, but we see it in a limited way. You have sometimes seen a window made of fluted glass, and you know that if you look at the street through this window, everything will be distorted. Nevertheless, you know that the distortion arises from you seeing wrongly. Our false vision causes us to know ourselves only from a seeming birth to a seeming death. But this is illusion too. This distorted vision of spirit is really what we know as matter. Oyken says reality is an independent spiritual world, unconditioned by the apparent world of sense. All this is substance. I wasn't familiar with who Oyken was, so I looked it up. Rudolf Christopher Oyken was a German professor of philosophy he was born in 1848, and I believe he died around 1926. So that's who that is. I like this reading very much because it's telling us, and I believe, it's not telling me, this resonates for me because I believe that God is Spirit. I believe that we are all Spirit. And this brings me to another very important spiritual practice in my life. And that is the practice of accepting and loving people in all shapes and forms and sizes. Whether the matter of that person is female, male, transgender, neutral, lesbian, gay, queer, none of that matters. And none of that matters because that is simply the definition of us as matter. Underneath that, we are all Spirit, just as God is Spirit. Even when I don't understand something, I get to be in the practice of acceptance and love. Even in the discomfort of not understanding. Because I choose to remember my spirit, and I choose to remember and acknowledge your spirit. Blessings galore.